But there seems to be an underlying problem that you just addressed, is that, when you have a whistleblower, there's procedures to follow to make your points, to make your complaint heard, correct? And you've just explained that procedure. But there's, according to your testimony, if I understood this correctly, they didn't follow all the procedures and went over and above and then contacted Congress or blew the whistle, so to speak.
No, they are welcome to contact Congress. The issue was they disclosed confidential information that's prohibited by law from disclosure to members of the public, including the press. It's never about Congress. None of this had anything to do about Congress. They've been complaining to Congress for 18 months before this started. This was in response to unauthorized disclosures, and the OIG even concluded that there was reasonable concern for doing the monitoring. Now,
so the Inspector General did not confirm that there were disclosures of unauthorized information. The staff report, the Issa Grassley report, explicitly says that they did not find evidence of unauthorized disclosures in their surveillance of the employees, of the whistleblowers. And I wanted to go back to one other thing that Dr. Shuren said about the IG refusing to conduct an investigation for lack of evidence. The IG declined on May 18th in 2010 to investigate for lack of evidence of criminal activity, but also pointed out to the agency at that time that 5 U.S.C. Section 1213 identifies the disclosures, such as the ones alleged when they relate to matters of public health, public safety, may be made to the media and Congress. To the media and Congress, as long as the material released is not specifically prohibited by law or protected by executive order classification. So that's what they got back, was their first determination, their first warning not to violate whistleblower protections. When they went back to the IG and asked for a review, the IG looked at whether or not these unauthorized disclosures were in violation of the law, consulted with the Department of Justice, and in fact found that no further action would be taken. DOJ declined to prosecute. The OIG declined to investigate it further. There was no evidence of prohibitions of law. And what the IG said in the letter was not that there was sufficient information to take administrative action, but instead it said your office indicated it had developed sufficient evidence to address the misconduct through administrative process. So the message from the IG was not that we think you have sufficient evidence, but you say you do, so go ahead and take care of it administratively.